Greetings. Some anime grip you with their story, others drizzle you with their animation. But Kengan Ashura, it doesn't just entertain, it drags you into its chaotic, brutal world and makes you feel every punch, every struggle, as every fight fights for something. This isn't just another fighting anime for me. Kengan Ashura is a masterpiece of raw emotion, strategy, and pure adrenaline. Kengan Ashura isn't just about fights, it's about the spirit of fighting, the will to overcome impossible odds. It's about Tokita Ohma, a man shrouded in mystery and pain, stepping into the ring not just to fight but to find meaning. It's about connections, rivalries, and the sheer determination to stand tall in the world where strength is everything. And Oma, to be honest, what a character. He's cocky, yes, but beneath the swagger lies a deep, haunting past. Every fight isn't just a showcase of techniques that Oma knows, it's a glimpse into his soul. Watching him evolve through each and every fight is just inspiring. And the way we get to know more about him through these fights, it's honestly really cool and really nice to see. And I wanted to talk more about his character and why I love him. Honestly, there is something about Tokita Ohma that makes him stand out not just as a fighter but as a person. At first glance, Oma seems like a typical cocky martial artist, someone who someone who's all about power and dominance, but as you dive deeper into his story, you realize he's so much more. Oma is a man battling not just his opponent, but himself, his past, his anger, and the demons that threaten to consume him. The god, as one of the characters says in the anime, that's inside of him, the demon that's inside of him to others, that tries to take over him, and he has to fight it through every fight, through every day. What makes his character special is his journey towards self control, his ability to harness his anger and use it as a weapon instead of letting it control him. Think about it. How many times did we let anger get the better of us? How often do we act or out of impulse and regret it later? Oma shows us that strength isn't just about throwing punches. True strength is about mastering yourself, about channeling your emotions into something constructive rather than destructive. And that's why Oma's story hits so close home to me. I see a part of myself in him. Like Oma, I have struggled with controlling my emotions at times. I have felt that fire inside, the kind that can either push you forward or burn everything around you. Watching Oma learn to control his anger, to refine it into a tool that's for growth rather than chaos, feels like I was watching my own journey unfold on screen. What really moved me with his was his discipline and the way he trains, focuses, and never lets himself become a victim of his circumstances. Omar does everything to fight back, to take the charge of him. Omar taught me that controlling yourself isn't about suppressing your emotions. It's about understanding them, respecting them, and using them to fuel your growth. Omar's legacy isn't just a character, he's a reminder that no matter how chaotic life gets, no matter how much anger or pain you carry, you have the power to take control. You have the strength to stand tall, and not just against your enemies, but against the part of yourself that hold you back. And that's why Kengan Asura isn't just an anime for me, it's a reflection of life. It's a story about perseverance, discipline, and the fight to become the best version of yourself. And Doma, he's the heart of that story. Now, aside from just talking about Oma, let's talk about the fights. And oh, the fights. In Kengan Asura, they are not just brutal strength. Kengan Asura gives us an entire buffet of martial art styles. From the fluid elegance of karate to the raw power of sumo, every battle feels like a chess match, except the pieces are fist, elbows, and devastating takedowns. All the fights are thrilling, and you can never know what might happen next. There are times where you feel confident in a character, like, okay, this character is obviously going to win it, but that just doesn't happen. And you want other people to win. Sometimes the person you want to win wins, but sometimes they don't. It's surprising, and I really like that about Kengan Asura. And the variety of fighters, incredible. They aren't cookie cutter characters. Each one has their own story, their own motivation, and their own style that keeps you guessing. Every punch, every kick, it's a clash of philosophies as much as it's a clash of bodies. And I really like that personally, as someone who really likes philosophies and looking at things in different ways and shapes and forms. It just is amazing to see how the person thinks, why they fight, and why they fight the way they do. The styles they use, the which punch they throw first. It's just a really amazing sight to see. Okay, now let's address the elephant in the room, the CGI. I know. CGI in anime can be a hit or miss, but most people hate or dislike it, to be honest. But hey, see, even Chainsaw Man had CGI, right? And people still watched it. Then why not watch this too, please? Like, trust me, Kengan Ashura makes it work. The animation brings out the raw intensity of the fights, the movement and are fluid, the impact are visceral, and the camera angles make you feel like you're in the ring, feeling the fight and the excitement. It's not just animation we are talking about, it's the art in motion. And Kengan Asura makes you feel that art because art is all about expressing and feeling, and a good art is supposed to make you think or feel something. And Kengan Asura definitely does this. Here's the thing, Kengan Asura isn't just about fighting, it's about heart. It's about characters pushing themselves to their absolute limits. It's about strength, determination, and raw, unfiltered willpower. It's the kind of anime that makes you want to stand up, push harder, and fight for what you believe in. Sometimes anime are just not entertainment like Naruto, sometimes it's an experience. And Kengun Asura isn't just entertainment, it's an experience. But if you are just looking for the entertainment, then it's a bloody good entertainment too. For me, Kengan Asura isn't just a show, it's a reminder that no matter how tough things get, no matter how many punches life throws your way, you keep standing, you keep fighting, and you do it with everything you have got, like Batman. So if you're someone who loves an anime about fighting or a good fight, if you're someone who craves characters with depth, if you're just looking for an anime that will leave you on the edge of your seat, or you're just looking to have some good time, and if you love MMA or anything like this, or philosophy per se, give Kengan Asura a shot. And trust me, you won't regret it. And it's completed and on Netflix. All the episodes so you can binge watch it. And fun fact, over like over 15 episode of it has the ranking of 9 or 9 above. So those episodes are also like, it just shows that how good of an anime and show it is. So please give it a shot and watch it. If you have seen Kengan Ashura though, then tell me what's your favorite fight from it and your favorite character, because I would love to know. My favorite is obviously Oma. That's why I talked a lot about him. And I also like the small kid who does Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's also a really great, and his fight literally like blew my mind and made me a fan of the show. And also, if you're going to watch it, just a reminder that the first season isn't the best. Kengan Ashura is an anime that goes, that like, saves the best for last, and it just gets better and better by each season. So please, just if you don't like the animation or the stories and you feel like it's lacking something, it could have been better, then just stick around, go to the further seasons, and I'm sure you will like it. And yeah, if you have any anime you would like to recommend me, or any manga, or if you have any video ideas for me to do, then comment them below. See you next time. And remember, always fight with your heart. Peace.